They find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do, tighten down everything they're doing.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston.
Team of the National Football League. And we've got the Dragons Offensive Player of the Year. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. This should be a good one to watch. And
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway from Houston. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Going right back to Akers. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. The numbers for him from a week ago, 7 catches, 69 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. That punt returns 69 yards. And the Dragons are on the board first here this afternoon. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
They'll look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2 CDs.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis. So to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow will throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target.
That'll bring up second down.
But you look at this defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. This is taken at the 18. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now Burrow. That's out to the flat for Akers.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Here's Burrow.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 47 yards.
And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
He starts with a give to Akers.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Burrow looking to pass.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Dragons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Looking for Chase near the sideline. He's got it.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now it's Burrow.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do, tighten down everything they're doing.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston.
He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Dragons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. "13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Jamison Williams, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. DeAndre Swift, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And a nice return sets him up pretty. Right at the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season.
And that's caught inside the 35. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And taken right on the 30. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball, and the Bengals grab it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
David Ojabo running in to take him down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
3rd and 19.
They'll look to throw here.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 57 yards.
And the Dragons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now it's Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll set up to throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Burrow will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
He's still on his feet.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Burrow looking to pass. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To the air again, Burrow.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Kyle Van Noy in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense.